season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Nebraska's offense will go to work first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big...
Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Cornhuskers are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Hawkeyes offense will take the field for the first time. this crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Smith takes the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
You get 5 sacks in a game the way this defense did last week, and it's going to make your offensive coordinator second-guess himself a little bit with respect to protections. I'm not sure how confident this offense is early in the game because they've already given up a sack.
And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. He's got an open man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. On target. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in, it's Ives. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's McClure. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Got his man. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Huskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to keep running. He'll be shoved out of bounds, but a nice pickup there to get them away from their own end zone. Trying play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Here's a return from midfield. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Huskers look to do some damage in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. There's the pressure. Touchdown, Husker! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. With the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Boston College stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win and they did it outside of Chestnut Hill. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Hawkeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle, it's on. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cornhuskers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Gives it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's complete to the left. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And wait, it's just second down, and the field goal kicker's out. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Woodhead. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Now breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And that big, bad Husker front just keeps wreaking havoc in the backfield.
I mean, that's what you want. You want the defensive line to dominate the football game. You don't want to have to blitz and bring all these extra bodies. And this defensive line, this black shirt defensive line, is doing their job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Grabs it in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the lone running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. They boot it away on 4th down. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking for space. It's I. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Cornhuskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the back. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's on. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Finds his man, it's Clark. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Shoots his way for more. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all. Trying to find the end zone. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Might as well give it to him again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Got his man out of the backfield. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. The Cornhuskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Husker! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Petty. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Lyons. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Wants to pass it. Had to throw it before he wanted. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. They'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Taking it the other way. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Nebraska. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Petty. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had...
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. That's caught. It's Clark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. On the option. Now the pitch. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll pull it on the read. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Just drives in between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air, it's Petty. They go to the wide receiver screen.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. He'll do it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.